friends, how you doing? Steve Nixon again with Freejazzlessons.com. Glad you could stop by. Alright, in today's free jazz lesson we are going to be taking a look at how to make your blues chord progressions sound more like jazz. I don't know if you've heard this before, but if you listen really closely to players like Oscar Peterson or Wes Montgomery or Bud Powell, they're playing slightly different chords than what somebody like Buddy Guy or Junior Wells would be playing. So we're going to take a look at the subtle differences that happen in a jazz blues chord progression than from a traditional blues. I will be notating the chords for this video and actually putting them on the website Freejazzlessons.com. The URL will be just below this video. So let's step over to the piano and get started. Thanks. Alright, so here's our jazz blues lesson. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the first 4 bars normally, the way that most people will play them, and then we're going to talk about the ways that we're going to reharmonize this and play it more like jazz players play. Okay, so here's a normal blues. We'll have like C7 happening for a bar, and then F7 happening for a bar. And then we have 2 bars of C7, 2, 3, 4, another bar of C7, and then on bar 5 we go to F7, which is our 4 chord. Okay, cool. Now let me show you guys some reharmonizations you could throw in there. So once again though, real quickly, it's bar 1, bar 4, then 2 bars of 1, okay, and then we go to bar 5, which is the 4 chord. But here are the changes I'll play. So I'll go C7 for 2 beats, okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to play G flat 7 for beats 3 and 4 of measure 1. So I'm going to be then half stepping down to F7. So you'll see, I'm just playing the same voicing I play here, but it's down a half step. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, back to the C7. Now for bars 4 here, okay, I do a 2-5 into the 4 chord. So I'm playing G minor 7, C7 into the 4 chord. Okay, so let me play that all for you so you hear how the first 4 bars go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there, we're on bar 5 now. Okay, so normally now what people will play through bar 5 through bar 8, they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into 1. Okay, so I played the 4 chord, F7, for 2 bars, back into C7 for another 2 bars. Alright, now what jazz players will play in the second line is they'll play the 4 chord for 1 bar, and then they're going to play the sharp 4 chord, diminished chord, okay? So F sharp diminish, okay? So for the next bar, and then they'll go back to 1 here. Alright, and then they're going to do a 2-5, E minor 7, flat 5, E7, and then in bar 9 we're going to lead to this D minor, but we're not quite there yet. So let me play you though bars 5 through 8. So we're going to go 1, F7, F sharp diminished 7, back to C7, E minor 7, flat 5, E7. Okay, now, normally in bars 9 of the blues, you'll go like this. 9 through 12, you go 5 chord G7, 4 chord F7, 1 chord C7, and back to the 5 chord of bar 12, which would get us to the top of the form. Okay, but what we're going to do in the jazz blues is we're going to play D minor 7 for a bar, G7 for a bar, into, we're going to do a really quick 1-6-2-5-1 turnaround. So 2 beats each on this chord. Okay, and this is taking place in bars 11 and 12. So we're going C7, A7, D minor 7, G7, back to the top, bar 1. Okay, so let me play that part in time again. 2, 3, 4, G7, C7, A7, D minor 7, back to the top. Alright, let me hit this whole jazz blues here, okay, with the reharmonizations. So we're going C7, 2, G flat 7, F7, 2, 3, 4, back to C7, 2, 3, 4, G minor 7, C7, F7, F sharp diminished 7, back to C7, E minor 7 flat 5, A7, D minor 7, G7, and here's our turnaround. C7, A7, D minor 7, G7, back to the top of the form here. Alright, so that is our quick reharmonization of the jazz blues. Alright, so that's our free jazz lesson for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The notation for this video, once again, will be on Freejazzlessons.com. We're posting all kinds of new articles, new videos, new lessons all the time. There's a really nice community that's growing over there, and we'd love to see you. Once again, I'm Steve Nixon, and thanks for stopping by Freejazzlessons.com.